In an unexpected change of events, Mercedes has found itself in the focus of attention once more in the world of Formula 1. The team's recent disclosure of their W15 preseason testing results has caused shockwaves throughout the sport, igniting speculation and excitement among fans and pundits. As Mercedes prepares for the forthcoming season, leaked information offers insight into their performance and prospective strategies. Let's get right into it. While Mercedes waited to see where they would fall behind Red Bull in the pecking order, team principal Toto Wolff provided a good assessment of testing, with the W15 proving significantly better to drive and, critically, matching their statistics. After 2 seasons out of the title picture, Mercedes has shifted course with the design of their W15, which has a more conventional appearance but substantial innovation on the front wing in the hopes of unlocking that door that will return them to the championship contention. And after 3 days of testing in Bahrain, Mercedes has shared some encouraging findings. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell were frequently irritated by Mercedes' past rivals in this ground effect period, the W13 and the W14, which were neither especially enjoyable to drive and had a painfully tight and unpredictable operating window. But it appears that the W15 has broken the pattern. On the eve of the F1 2024 season opener in Bahrain, Wolff claimed that Hamilton and Russell are much happier with the balance of the W15. While this challenger is on course to perform what Mercedes' calculations predicted, which was another puzzling issue with the 2022-23 vehicle. A new season brings new opportunities, and it's exciting to be heading into a new campaign with all the drama it will inevitably bring, Wolff added. Each of the last 2 seasons, we've entered the opening race of the season on the back foot. The W13 and the W14 contained innate goodness, but it was often too tough to unleash. They were erratic machines. Our main goal heading into 2024 was clear: to build a reliable and robust platform, an automobile that would perform as expected, something that the drivers could continuously push, and one that we could work on throughout the year, certain that we are delivering real-world performance to the track. Over these first 2 races, we will get a much better understanding of the job we have done. However, after preseason testing, we can reach some preliminary conclusions. The drivers are significantly more satisfied with the overall balance. The fundamental platform is working as intended. The correlation with our models appears to be accurate. This is all promising. It provides a solid basis upon which we can build. While Ferrari led the overall pace of testing, those 3 days in Bahrain are seldom the most accurate indicator of where the fastest challenger is, with Wolff stating that the attention on the W15 can now shift to performance as the Bahrain International Circuit hosts the season's first round. After testing, there was a general opinion that Red Bull was out front again with their distinctive RB20, a belief reinforced by Wolff, who anticipates Mercedes to be somewhere in the pursuing pack. Our focus at the test was on learning about the car we have, Wolff stated. We can now focus on refining performance for the Bahrain race weekend. Red Bull, as expected, appears to be at the front of the field. The chasing pack appears to be tight. We'll soon find out how we stack up, and the challenge ahead of us is to close the distance with the front. Wherever we net out, though, the entire crew is excited about the challenge ahead. There is a distinct sense of energy going through the factories and along the railroads. The year ahead is long. There will be many ups and downs, but this is why we're enjoying racing, and now we're excited to get started. F1 2024 will be Hamilton's final season with Mercedes before he moves to Ferrari. Downforce will improve my lap time. Okay, where? Do you want a downforce at 80mm ride height or 30mm? You want the car to perform well in crosswinds? Okay, but is that a 1 degree crosswind or 15 degrees? How important will 15 degrees be compared to 5 degrees versus 0? These are all conceptual decisions, not just notions like the side pod concept, but far deeper conceptual choices about what you choose to value. Once you set out your stall for what you place your value on, i.e. where is the treasure buried, your factory, the efficiency of the factory will dig that out of the ground for you, but only if you are looking in the right places. To aid in the search for that treasure, and particularly to provide more sympathetic aerodynamic assistance to the car's rear, the rear suspension has been converted from a pull rod layout to a push rod layout, which has moved the suspension rockers up, allowing the aerodynamicists to work with a larger volume of airflow. Another feature that aids in the quest for greater airflow to the rear of the vehicle is the clever front wing design, which has the top piece chopped away on the inboard side. Not only has this produced a space through which to drive wind to the rear, but the exposed inner edge of the top flap will generate a vortex due to pressure differences between the horizontal and the vertical surfaces. This vortex will accelerate the flow through the gap toward the back of the car. It may also be useful in providing a stronger outwash of air around the front tire. Although the requirements required the flaps adhere to the nose, Mercedes has rendered the part flap lawful by connecting it with a thin strip and classifying this strip as part of the top element. It is completely legal according to the text of the laws, but encouraging more outwash goes against the goals of these regulations, which are to create a more pleasant way to make the vehicles raceable. That is unlikely to prevent other teams from thoroughly researching this remarkable breakthrough. At Mercedes, it is now a race against time to better comprehend the car's many diverse features and thus fully realize its promise. Over the course of the test, we've made good steps on our understanding of the car, he stated. The task of the next few days is to pick through the results and put together the best package to take into the race weekend. It is never possible to anticipate pace from testing because all teams are very good at hiding their pace when they want to. However, it is evident that we are in a significantly better situation than we were a year ago. We've got a busy few days ahead of us, completing final preparations for the season opening. The latest disclosure of Mercedes' W15 preseason testing results has sent shockwaves through the Formula One community, sparking a frenzy of conjecture and enthusiasm for the next season. The stolen data, which allegedly displays amazing performance figures for the new Mercedes Challenger, has caused heated debate among fans, analysts, and rival teams alike. One of the most notable conclusions from the leaked figures is Mercedes' apparent domination in terms of raw speed and performance. According to leaked statistics, the W15 outperforms its predecessor, particularly in terms of straight line speed, turning stability, and total lap times. This has prompted many to predict that Mercedes will once again be the team to defeat in the 2019 season, continuing their domination in the sport. However, the breach has prompted concerns about the data's validity and its potential impact on the sport's competitive balance. Some have expressed worry that the leak could offer Mercedes an unfair advantage by supplying them with important information about their competitors' performance and plans. Others have questioned the timing of the leak, which occurred just weeks before the start of the season, and have asked for a comprehensive probe into its cause. With Mercedes looking strong, rival teams will have to lift their game if they want to compete for the championship. As the season progresses, fans across the world will be keen to see how everything plays out on the track. The competitive nature of Formula One means that no team can afford to rest on their laurels, and the stolen data may act as a wake-up call for Mercedes' competitors to step up their game. Finally, the leaked data has given another element of interest and excitement to the 2017 Formula One season. While Mercedes appears to have the upper hand for the time being, the unpredictable nature of the sport means that anything is possible once the lights go out on race day. Fans can expect a fascinating season as the teams compete for supremacy on the track. What do you suppose about the W15 preseason testing results of Mercedes? Do share your thoughts with us in the commentary below. However, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to turn on the bell announcement so you may not miss out on new content. Thanks for watching and see you in the coming one. Bye.